What's up YouTube, this is GroudonEmpire and I am back for another episode of my Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire rating battle spot single laddering series. And I just finished all of the new ORAS megas, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire megas, except for Mega Latios, Latias, and Salamence. So if you are interested in those videos, definitely check out the playlist, link is in the description. My personal favorite competitively has been Altaria and Gallade so far, but definitely Beedrill. Beedrill is my favorite, like, overall. And for all those ORAS megas, I've done 3 videos for each, so definitely check those out if you're interested in them. As for what I'm going to be doing now, I'm not going to start seriously laddering yet. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to use 8 Mega Evolutions that one of my subscribers suggested. His name is Hondurinho for life. If I butchered your name, by the way, I sincerely apologize. But yeah, I'm going to be using Mega Aggron, Mega Absol, Mega Gyarados, Mega Blastoise, Mega Charizard Y, Mega Charizard X, Mega Abomasnow. Mega Abomasnow's team also has Mega what Pokemon? Mega Ampharos, if you're interested in that. And then I'm also going to be covering Mega Houndoom. So if you're interested in those Pokemon, definitely subscribe to the channel for future content. And if you're interested in any of the other content, definitely check out the playlist in the description and the channel and all the uploads. And if you like what you see, definitely subscribe and hit the like button on all the stuff you actually like. And without further ado, I'm just going to start with a little team intro. So for all of my Mega Evolution videos, I always have a little team intro at the beginning in the first part. But I'm going to do something different for XY Megas. I'm not going to do 3 parts necessarily. I'm just going to do as many videos as I want to do. You know, if I only want to do 1 video, I'm only going to do 1. If I'm only going to do 3, I'm just going to do 3. Whatever it's going to be, I'm going to do whatever I'm going to do. But definitely check out the ORAS Megas if you haven't already. So with all that out of the way, I'm going to start with the team preview, team summary that I always do. Again, you can skip onwards if you're not interested, and if you are interested, just watch. So as you can see, I have a Mega Aggron on my team. Mega Aggron, it has a nice attacking stat, and it has Heavy Slam. It has nice coverage, Low Kick, Earthquake, Ice Punch, that's amazing. So in Trick Room, it can actually be pretty darn scary. However, it's not the greatest attacking stat, and if it's not a super effective move, it's not going to be all that too much damage. Also, Aegis Slash is a thing, especially offensive. You know, Charizards are a thing, Heatran is a thing, Cresselia is a thing, so those are problems. Now, to deal with them, Azumarill deals with them very, very nicely, except for the Charizards. Other than them, it deals with them very nicely. I can set up on Cresselia and sweep teams. I can do the same with Heatran. You know, I can do. It's nice when you think about it like that. Suicune is also a problem. I can probably set up with that, but also I do have Greninja depending on the matchup. Hippowdon, so depending on the matchup, I also have Greninja to deal with the Hippowdons and stuff. I don't have Dark Pulse on my Greninja, so that's a problem. But I mean, it's whatever. You know, you got to do what you got to do. I'm running Low Kick and Gunk Shot on mine with Grass Knot and Ice Beam. We'll see how far that takes me. And I have Zapdos to deal with Lucarios. It's my Belly Drum Azumarill check. It's my Talonflame check. Because Talonflame is a serious issue. Whether it's Trick Room, not Trick Room. You know, whether it's I have an Aggron or not, it just wrecks teams completely. So that's why I have Zapdos. I don't have Rocks on this team. I don't have a Garchomp on this team. So this team struggles. It struggles. It really, really does. You know, there's so, especially versus Charizard. So many games I wish I had Garchomp, and I don't have Garchomp. My last Pokemon is a Dragalge indeed. And while Dragalge has put in work at times, I've really missed Garchomp. Garchomp is such an important Pokemon to have. Rocks, offensive stealth rocker, sash Pokemon, revenge killing, or just surviving and doing damage both turns, and just, it's amazing, and I don't have it. So Garchomp, Azumarill, and Zapdos are really Pokemon that I really wish I had on every single team. But for this Aggron team, I don't have it, and we'll see what happens. I don't know how many games I'll be doing, but without further ado, I'm going to press the challenge button. And right now, as you can see, I am sitting at a rating of 1695. Press the music 3. I was actually recording earlier, and I ended up winning 2, and I lost 1. We found our first opponent, 1726. That's a nice rating. But I didn't end up putting that as my final team, like recording, because Aggron lost the game it came in, and the other 2 games, Aggron wasn't used. So I was like, I want to do as few battles as possible. I just want to use Aggron, alright? I just want to show you guys what Aggron can do. And if Aggron loses games, I guess I'm going to have to show that. I mean, I can't be too picky. Without further ado, we see my opponent's team, and we see a Blaziken. You know, I really wish I had rocks. I really, really wish I did. For that Dragonite. Oh my goodness, Dragonite's going to be such a problem. Whatever, I'm going to start off with the Aggron. I'm going to start off with the Aggron. And we'll see what's going to happen. I can take down Blaziken with Filter, so I don't care. I can just Earthquake it and it's fine. I need to have an Azumarill with me in the back. Really, really need an Azumarill in the back with me. Yo, Azumarill puts in a lot of work. Do I want Zapdos or Cresselia? I feel like I want Cresselia actually. I can set up on the Porygon 2 with Azumarill. Plus I can't kill it with anything. I mean, I can use Dragalge, but Alakazam can kill me anyway, so I'm gonna use Cresselia. We'll see what happens. Aggron, Cresselia, and Azumarill. Let's see what can happen. I really want to record something where Aggron puts in work, because if it's about winning, I can win. All right, I won like, I mean, I'm at 1700. You know, my peak was at 1743. Spoiler alert for ORAS so far. And X and Y was 1917. So I can win. I can win games. I can. There's no doubt about that. You know, if I really try, I can win games. But at the same time, I want to use Mega Aggron. It's a Mega Aggron video. I want to use Mega Aggron. And I'm probably going to do fewer games with some of the Megas and more games with other Megas, depending on how good and how much of like how good the Pokemon is, because I don't want to use a Pokemon that's not all that good and I'm just losing with it, because that's just not cool. But I want to showcase the Pokemon too. So hope you guys enjoy what you're watching. This guy's he's gonna burn me, man. I know he's gonna burn me. He's gonna burn me. I'm gonna go out into Azumarill. He's going to burn me, so I don't want to get burned. Man, I should have thought of the Sableye lead. I didn't think about that. He doesn't have Prankster now, so I'm in good shape. I can belly drum and I can do crazy things now. Well, oh my goodness, no, I can't, because there's a Dragonite in the back. Please don't go into Dragonite. Don't go into Dragonite. Don't go into Dragonite. He went into Dragonite. Why do they have to go into Dragonite? It's like the one Pokemon I had like he was not supposed to use, and he ended up using it. If he's banded, I'm dead. If he is banded, I am dead. It doesn't matter what's happening. I am not surviving anything if he's banded. I'm gonna just go for a play rough. I'm just going for a play rough. Extreme speed. Not even an earthquake. If I land the play rough and I land the play rough, I'm in good shape to win it all. Excellent shape to win it all. If I just use play rough, no, he probably has weakness policy. He would have survived and he would have extreme sped and kill me. So that's a legit. That's a legit. Klefki last. I'm pretty sure it's a Klefki. Porygon. I am so tempted to use Play Rough right now, but I'm going to use Superpower. My opponent did not make the switch out into Sableye. I was so tempted to use Play Rough because I thought my opponent was going to switch out from Porygon 2 into the Sableye, but my opponent did not do that. My opponent did not do that, and right now I'm in great shape. I really thought my opponent was going to do that, and I would have been in the worst of shape. But it turns out I'm not in the worst of shape. And what I can do now is I can go out into Aggron and have a fun time. Hopefully, I hope Aggron can pull through. So yeah, I went for a play rough. I went for a superpower because it was my safest move. If I went for a play rough, sure, you know, it would not have killed Porygon 2 because I'm basically at +2 due to the burn, and that would only do like 60%. And if that Porygon 2 uses recover, then I'm never killing Porygon 2, alright? So superpower was my best move because if Porygon 2 did not die, it wouldn't have mattered. And if he went into Sableye, my opponent would have made an amazing play, but they didn't do that, so I'm going to take my win all day of the week. Every day, for sure. Now let's use a Heavy Slam because Heavy Slam is going to do massive damage to my opponent. Massive. Absolutely massive. And if I used my Zapdos right now, I would have been in great shape. Or if I used Greninja, it's too bad. Yo, look at the damage this thing's going to do. Okay, never mind. That did nothing. Wow. That did no damage. I have like 5 turns to Ice Punch. I need to get a freeze on my opponent, and then I need to just keep on going. Wow, that Heavy Slam did absolutely no damage. Absolutely nothing, and I wasn't even burned. I have to damage calc. That was insane. That was insane. Really, that did nothing. I want to do a damage calc and see what Mega Sableye typically takes. Not Iron Head, man. Heavy Slam. How did that not do anything? Oh my goodness. Oh, I get it. Mega Sableye is heavy because of the gem. Seriously? That is such a joke. Oh my goodness. Wow. Heavy Slam has a base power of 60 versus a Sableye. Wow. Wow. I am in serious shock because of that gem. All because of that gem. Seriously. How can Sableye even hold that gem? How is that even... Wow. I am mind blown. I am mind blown. I literally could have used Earthquake and done more damage. Wow. Well, if we end up losing, at least we end up learning that Sableye takes nothing from a Heavy Slam. Wow. That's... Wow. 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 I need to get a freeze, otherwise I'm losing this. I'm just going to say that right now. If I don't get a freeze, I'm going to lose this game. I'm pretty sure come on, man, a +4, is he at +3 or +4? I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. Yeah, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. I have to go out into Cresselia right now. If he uses a Shadow Ball, he's gonna kill me. I have to use Lunar Dance right now, and I have to hope that I don't die. Okay, so he's greedy. He's gonna go for Calm Minds. I'm just gonna go for a Lunar Dance, on my Aggron, and hopefully I can get a freeze because I really need a freeze. There is no winning this otherwise. No winning this otherwise. No winning this otherwise. That is insane. Why didn't I pick Greninja? Well, not even. Forget about Greninja, man. I could have just picked Dragalge as my last Pokemon and just used Draco Meteors, and this thing would have died in 2 hits. It's too bad. It really is. It really is. If I get a freeze, though, I still have a serious chance at winning. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully I end up winning. Winning would be nice. Really nice. So I am just going to go for an Ice Punch. My PP just healed, so I don't know how many Ice Punches I used so far, but I need to get a freeze. And he's going to Will-O-Wisp me. Oh my goodness. That was a smart play. Because if I get the freeze, then I can't kill him. Whatever though, Earthquake does do the most damage. I have to keep that in mind. And I have to get a freeze. Come on, can I get a freeze now? I used it like 6 times already. Nope. And that's good game. That's good game. That's good game. Alright. Well, that's alright. That's alright. That's alright. Because, like, I needed a Azumarill for the rest of the team. That's... Wow. I'm legit very upset. I'm very, very upset. I'm very upset. That actually happened. That actually happened. Wow. That is just ridiculous. That is ridiculous. If I didn't have Aggron, I would have actually won if I brought something else too. Wow. Anything. Anything, literally. Anything would have been a special attacker, a powerful special attacker. He wouldn't set up Calm Minds and I would have been good. Wow. I don't have rocks again, and I need rocks to kill my opponent. This is ridiculous. I need a Garchomp on my team. I'm probably just going to do 2 more battles with Aggron, and that is it. I am done. I am done. Because if I add Garchomp to the team, you know what's going to happen? I'm going to be very, very weak to physical Pokemon. Dragalge brings something that Greninja doesn't have. That's why I need Dragalge on the team. If I remove either one of them, I get a huge weakness to Hippowdon or whatever Dragalge covers. You know what I'm saying? Like Venusaur or something. Like Cresselia doesn't cover Venusaur. Dragalge does. So this team, because I want to use Aggron effectively, the team is not going to be such a good team. So you have to keep that in mind. But it's fine. We'll play through this 2 more games and see what happens. Do have Aggron does put in work though. Can't lie. Can't lie. Cannot lie. Not at all. If I do see a Chandelure though, I can use Earthquake and kill it, right? Right. Depending on what's cracking though. I mean, Zapdos is great. Zapdos is always going to be great. For the Landorus, the Skarmory, that thing, the Azumarill. What do I want for my last Pokemon though? Do I want a Cresselia? I feel like I want a Cresselia, actually. I can't even lie. I literally feel like I want Cresselia. You know what? Was Cresselia a smart move? I think Azumarill is better. So I'm going to have Aggron, Zapdos, and Azumarill. Hopefully Aggron comes through this game. So far, I think I won most of my games, or like, I don't know. Yeah, I think I won like either half or most of my games using this team ever since I started trying to record. But Aggron, I don't think Aggron has come through for any single win that I've had so far. But it's fine, because I need you guys to see that Aggron, even though I'm trying to use an effective team for it, how much work it puts through and how much trouble it has. Alright? It's important, you know. I'm not just using an Aggron team to win. With Aggron, alright? Particularly. I'm using the team so you guys can just see what happens overall. You know, in my opinion, that's very important. A lot more important than otherwise. I'm going to start off by going out into my Zapdos, because I don't want Aggron to take an Earthquake, because based on 45 attack, Earthquake does a lot. I apologize for that burp right there. Earthquake does a lot of damage. And I didn't bring Cresselia, so I can't just like Heat Wave or whatever. No. I can't just, what's that called? I can't just Lunar Dance and set up Trick Room, so that's a thing. Now, if I had Cresselia, I could have probably done that, but I don't have Cresselia, so gotta deal with that. If my opponent uses U-turn, I want to be so angry. He used U-turn. He used U-turn. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Alright, so he's going to go out into probably Stunfisk. That's not a Stunfisk, but I'll take that. I'll take that any day. All day, every day. I need the Zapdos. I absolutely need Zapdos for Skarmory. If I brought Cresselia, man. If I brought Cresselia, I would have actually got Shadow Balled right now. U-turn and then Shadow Ball. That would have been terrible. He missed the Fire Blast, so I think we're in good shape. Should I go for an Energy Ball? Is it really worth the risk? It's not worth the risk if he goes for an Energy Ball. He probably has a Skarmory with him. No? Okay. Alright, that's understandable too. Or maybe he does. Well, whatever the case is, I don't know what my opponent's gonna go out into. They're probably gonna use U-turn. I hope they use U-turn. Or Stone Edge. Like something, you know? Chandelure is gonna destroy Aggron, so that's a serious problem. I need this thing for Chandelure. I mean, I can stay with Aggron, and I mean, Specs Fire Blast Shadow Ball is gonna destroy normal Aggron anyway. That's troublesome. That's not a crit. Darn it. Rock Slide. Okay, that's a nice move on my opponent's part. That, of course it did a lot of damage. It was a crit. I was about to say that did a lot of damage, like way too much damage, but it's a freaking crit. Of course it did. Anyway, we'll see what my opponent's gonna go out into now. What is this, Skarmory? A freaking what? Are my eyes deceiving me right now? What the hell? What is on my screen right now? Is that literally a Stunfisk? I'm just gonna go out into Aggron. Is this a stun? Is a Stunfisk literally on my screen right now? Is this really what we're seeing? All right, I guess I'm already brave natured, minimal speed, so I don't really care. I'm just gonna Mega Evolve and go for like, I don't even know what I want to do right now. Do I want to go for an Earthquake? Or do I want to go for an Ice Punch? I want to go for an Ice Punch. And then I want to go for an Earthquake next turn. Because he might just go out into Chandelure. What is going on here? Is this literally a Stunfisk? It's a stun, and it has Earth Power. If I didn't Mega Evolve, I don't know what. I think he's gonna kill me. Is a Stunfisk literally gonna demolish a Mega Aggron? I have no words. I have no words. This thing learns Scald. I have no words right now. We're gonna get destroyed. Aggron just got destroyed. It got bodied by a Stunfisk. Let me tell you guys, Mega Aggron right now, I'm done. I am not using Mega Aggron again. I am done. It just got bodied by a Stunfisk. And use a Psy right now, it just got bodied by a Stunfisk. I am out of words. I am legit out of words. I have nothing to say right now. I'm going to go out into Zapdos right now. We're going to see what's going to happen. When I win with this Aggron team, I'm mostly winning without Aggron. And I won once with Aggron like every 10 games or something. Even though it's an Aggron team. I end up bringing Aggron, at least. Though I end up losing with it most of the time. I do end up bringing it. Because it is an Aggron team. Again, how good the team is limited by how good the actual Pokemon of focus is. And how well it synergizes with the best Pokemon in the format. And I just lost my stylus. Never mind, I found it. Did you guys just hear that? I'm sorry. Just lost my stylus. So yeah, if it synergized well with like a Kangaskhan or a Blaziken, sure, it would be amazing. But if it doesn't, well, there's a problem right there. Anyways, right now my best move is to go for... I don't even know anymore. What should I go for? I don't know. I'm going to go for Hidden Power Ice. He's not going to go out into Chandelure. He's not gonna do that. I don't see that happening. What in the world? Is he assault vested? And he got a crit. I have no words. I have no words. Are we getting destroyed by a Stunfisk right now? Is this literally happening? I'm going to use Roost right now. I'm going to predict him to not go for an Earth Power. I'm going to predict my opponent to not go for an Earth Power because I didn't use it last turn. I'm going to Roost up right now, take advantage of that, because my opponent's probably not going to go for a Earth Power again. Because why the hell would your opponent go for a Roost even after showing? What the? Really? Are you that persistent? Whatever, man. Wow! Another crit! Wow, this is ridiculous. Wow. I have no words right now. I have no words. The only word I have is wow. 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 And I could have used Roost right. Wow. Wow. This is fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. He's gonna use a Specs Boost to Shadow Ball and kill me. Or hopefully he's Scarf. If he's Scarf, there's still hope. With the Chandelure? This is crazy. This is literally happening. We're getting bodied by a Stunfisk. All because Aggron can't handle a Stunfisk. Why the hell did I even bring Aggron? Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Wow. Okay, he has Energy Ball. He has Energy Ball. Guys, you saw that right now. You saw that right here, right now. There's literally nothing I could have done. That would have been a Choice Scarf Landorus. And even if I had Dark Pulse on my Greninja, that would not have helped me win. I don't even have... You guys saw it right now with your own eyes. Aggron got bodied by a Stunfisk. If I had a Garchomp, this would not have happened. If I had Garchomp, Zapdos, and Azumarill, that would not have happened. Wow. I am speechless. Well, to anyone that wanted to see Aggron, this is your Aggron video. When I win with this team, it's not because of Aggron. So, while I have definitely won with this team, I'm not going to record more games with this team, getting wins or anything, because I'm not subjecting myself to this team any longer, as you guys have seen how difficult it is to win with this team. And I hope you enjoyed this. You know, this is Mega Aggron. This is Mega Aggron. This is a typical day in using Mega Aggron. If I want to end up winning like most of the time, I'll have to play the entirety of the day, and I'll win most of the games if I'm playing for like 10 hours, you know? But then that's ridiculous. I'm not going to do that. So you just saw Mega Aggron in its natural habitat. Whenever it's brought, it barely ever wins the game. Barely ever. I don't even think I won a game in this video with Aggron. And whenever I do win, it's usually over 90% of the time, it's not because of Aggron, it's because of the teammates. And even if I want Aggron to work, it just doesn't work out. It's just not competitively viable And Steelix would have been that much worse if I tried to utilize Steelix in a different fashion. That's why Steelix was the first Mega Evolution I covered in ORAS, and that's why I left my opinion on it the way I did. Hope you guys enjoyed this, because I definitely had a blast seeing Stunfisk put in work like that. Only possible if you're using something like an Aggron. That was ridiculous. That really was. This is GroudonEmpire. Peace out.